In this video, we're going to give you all the latest news and updates from Disneyland as you prepare for your summer vacation. So you'll know all the details about ToonTown, Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway, and the upcoming things like the new Avengers musical, Rogers, that will be opening this summer. So let's dive in and talk all about it. On March 19th, Mickey's ToonTown officially reopened, and the land has been getting very positive reviews from fans and guests. And of course, the biggest addition to Mickey's ToonTown is Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. This great new attraction is back there and it is very, very popular. So we're going to talk a little bit about how to get on that. But first for ToonTown, some of the things that have been getting very positive reviews over at Goofy's house and Donald's house. It's a lot of new play areas that kids can enjoy. They've also added a lot of green spaces to ToonTown, so the idea behind these grassy areas is that kids can run around and have fun, and also that guests can have picnics, because one of the big merchandising options they're doing here is offering kind of a picnic basket with some snacks you can stick in there. So you can be like Mickey and Minnie trying to have the perfect picnic, which is happening in Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. The other thing that's very exciting is, of course, Pete, the villain for many years between Mickey and Goofy and the others. He is now a walk-around character, and that has never been in ToonTown before. So you have Pete, you have these updated play areas for kids, and of course you have Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. Now the attraction itself actually opened up before ToonTown did, and initially to start out you had to get a virtual boarding group to get on the attraction, but that is no longer necessary. So if you want to get on the attraction, the best tip right now is to try and rope drop it. So first thing in the morning, go to that area. So the two big attractions that usually have the longest wait in the morning, people are of course going to Rise of the Resistance, the very popular Star Wars attraction, and also now Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. And this attraction does stay at usually 40 to 50 minute wait throughout the day. Sometimes later on at night it does dip down a little bit, but first thing in the morning or very end of the night is probably your best chance to go and see this attraction without much of a wait. Now, one of the questions I keep getting the most from people, and people keep reaching out, is Splash Mountain still open? As of the making of this video, we currently do not have a closing date for Splash Mountain, but we know it was back in 2020 when they announced that the changeover to Princess and the Frog would happen. And we know that back in January is when Splash Mountain closed in Walt Disney World. So we know that it will be in the near future. It seems like for right now, the Imagineering team is focused specifically on the transformation taking place at Walt Disney World, and that they will move over to Disneyland once the Walt Disney World project is a little further along. And I also think once Disneyland is done with some of their big seasonal closures, for example, they closed Matterhorn for a period of time, they closed Big Thunder Mountain. I think once all the mountains and some of these e-tickets are open again, that is when they will decide to close Splash Mountain. Once again, as of right now, of the making of this video, we don't have a date on that, but as soon as we know something, I will let you know. What we do know is that over in New Orleans Square, the French Market, the delicious restaurant I always highly recommend, it is currently closed, and also the Mint Julep Bar where you can get those Mickey beignets. Those are closed because it is being transformed into Tiana's Palace. So that's going to be very fun. We don't have a date on when that will open. And so in the meantime, if you are wanting Mickey beignets, they have two locations where they switched it over so you can have that. You can go to the Hungry Bear restaurant over in Critter Country, or you can go to the Royal Street Veranda in New Orleans Square, and they're having the Mickey beignets there. So definitely, you can still get those, so don't fret. They're still available. If you're over in California Adventure, you're going to see a lot of construction and updates over at the Pacific Wharf area. And that is because, as announced at D23, they are transforming this area into San Francisco Square from Big Hero 6. Disney says, San Francisco Square will transport you to the not-too-distant future in a fictional mashup of two iconic cities, San Francisco and Tokyo. Outside a converted warehouse at the southern end of San Francisco, you may have the opportunity to encounter Baymax. When the transformation to San Francisco Square is completed this summer, you'll find familiar favorites like soups and freshly baked bread bowls, as well as many new Asian-inspired selections. So that is one thing to look forward to this summer, the meet and greet with Baymax, and also some updates to some of the restaurants there, and also the updated theming there. Another thing you can look forward to this summer, starting on June 30th, Disney has announced that over in California Adventure at the Hyperion Theater, they're going to have Rogers the Musical. And as you may know, Rogers the Musical was originally featured in Hawkeye on the Disney Plus series. So it was about, of course, Captain America, and it was kind of a joke in the Hawkeye series that they have this musical similar to Hamilton. Well, Disney is going to make a real-life version of this. Disney says, this all-new short, one-act musical theater production of Rogers the Musical will burst onto the stage at the Hyperion Theater at Disney California Adventure Park for a limited-time engagement beginning June 30th, 2023. This production features a talented cast of singers and dancers telling the story of Steve Rogers, Captain America, joined by Peggy Carter, Nick Fury, and select members of the Avengers. The musical will take the audience on a journey from Steve's humble beginnings during World War II to becoming Captain America, leading the Avengers, and beyond. It's a classic tale of heroes, time travel, and romance. Oh, and Nick Fury sings. Some of the songs that will be featured in this musical are Save the City from the Disney Plus series Hawkeye, Star Spangled Man from the film Captain America: The First Adventure, plus 5 new original songs written just for Rogers the Musical at the Disneyland Resort. Disney is making it clear that this is a short show. They keep on saying that it is 30 minutes and it will run Tuesdays to Saturdays throughout the summer for a limited time engagement. So we don't know how long it will last. My gut feeling is if it's really popular and bringing in the crowds, they might have it go a little bit longer into September, or it might be just a very limited time thing. But it does seem like they're trying to keep everyone's, excitement in check, but at the same time, people are very excited for this because on the Hawkeye series, it was hilarious and very fun. So it will be fun to see how they bring this together for a 30-minute stage show. And it's going to be great to have the Hyperion Theater back open again. The other thing, a year into the future now, so in 2024, we did get an announcement. New locations and characters are coming to Star Tours. So it will be very exciting to see which characters they bring into it and which locations. My gut feeling is we're going to be seeing Grogu, also known as Baby Yoda, the Mandalorian. I think we'd see some characters from there, and maybe some characters from Ahsoka, the new series that will be coming out on Disney Plus later this year. So that's very exciting news that in 2024 there will be new locations and new places to visit on Star Tours. So there's your Disneyland update for today. As the summer gets closer and we get more information about entertainment and some additional offerings that will be coming, I'll make some additional videos. So if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe to the channel so you'll know the latest on that, and also so you can have tips and tricks to make sure you make the most of your Disney adventure when you are there. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see y'all again real soon. Bye.